Okay, you guys, I had to switch up position because the sun was getting too hot on my phone. I do apologize for that. So going back to what I was saying, it's important to realize that, as we are getting more and more into, you know, becoming our greatest version of ourselves on an individual level, there are some realizations we're going to have to come to. Okay. And one of the examples I was getting ready to share with you guys is when we make religion, when we make religion to make peace with ourselves, I find that yes, it is healthy to do it, especially if you are holding on to religion not from a standpoint of conquering or converting other people into your belief, but I find that it's a healthy way to practice religion when you yourself, you're at peace, so much so that it does not become a subject of conversation with anyone that you come across with, and it also does not impede or hinders how you will interact with the rest of the world. Because I feel like in today's world, you find a lot of people that have various faiths, and we all have a right to having or owning our own faiths. And I find that we are more responsible of how we share our faith when we've made peace that not everybody else is going to be about our faith, right? And that faith can be based upon a religion. It can be based upon your personal experience. It can be based upon whatever you believe in. But when we come across people that have that in their faith or the way they practice their faith, it's about conquering, it's about converting, and it's about corrupting, then we have a problem. Then I have a problem with religion. And I find that a lot of religious people, whether you go to church, whether you practice or not, the moment that you, in your core belief, you are convinced that your religion is the way to go and that everybody else is at fault, that's when I feel like you are no longer in practicing your religion. If your religion is going to bring you to a state of conquering other people's religious belief, if your religion is going to bring you into a state of converting, so conquering, converting, and corrupting other people so that they embark with you on your journey, on your very personal journey of faith, I find that then we're no longer talking about religion. We're talking about indoctrination. And that I find that we need to differentiate, because faith is a personal thing. If you use or if you have come to make peace that your faith is based in a certain religion, that is personal to you, and nobody will ever say anything, and nobody has a say on it anyway. But as the moment as you feel like your faith is based in a religion that needs to push you into conquering other people's faith, converting other people into your way of seeing things, whether religious or not, and then corrupting other people's faith by saying how they're going to go to hell if they don't abide by your way of seeing things, or they're going to be misled, or they're going to be burning in the fires of hell if they abandon certain ways of seeing things and doing things. All this to me is reflective of one that is using religion in order to fulfill some type of individual interest. And that's where it gets polluted, basically. And so I needed to make this video because your faith is your faith at the end of the day. It has nothing to do with how you were raised. It has nothing to do with, you know, how people view you. Your faith is your faith. And if you feel like your faith is going to be more fulfilled by you following a religion, fine, go, do that, you know. But if in you following your religion and applying your faith and being true to your faith, you have to push it on other people. You have to downgrade other people, downplay other people because they're not of the same religion as you, or because you feel like, you know, your way of seeing religion and spirituality is your be all and end all, and everybody else is just a piece of shit because they don't follow your personal belief or faith or religion. Then in that case, we're no longer talking about, you know, faith here. We're talking about indoctrination. And I feel like all beliefs, all systems of belief, all religions are there to teach you about ethics, about how to conduct yourself when you are amongst other people. But I also feel that men took that initial fire or that initial passion and turned it into a very personal truce of conquering, of converting, of colonizing, of indoctrinating people. And yes, you find it across the stories, the different stories that has been how do you say that? I'm forgetting the word. Right? The different repertoires of stories that have been archived, you will find that there are traces of people who used faith. You know, faith is ultimately what you believe in, right? And because we've had this tradition of passing down our religions to our children, or we've had that strong belief that we needed to instill in other people our own way of seeing things and our own beliefs. And it's not true, right? We are here to become the greatest version of ourselves, and your beliefs may differ from my beliefs, and it's all right. But if we come into a space where, you know, you use religion for ulterior motives, right? You use religion to corrupt the minds or corrupt the individual freedom because you are not, or because you feel that you've been corrupted, so therefore you want to corrupt others. That's when I feel like there is some sort of misalignment with what is the real essence of faith. So you guys, that was the message of today. I'm not going to linger too much on here. I got to get back to priority. So in that case, take care of yourselves, take care of your minds, your hearts, and your whole being. And remember, your faith is your faith. Nobody can come across what you feel you believe. What you feel you believe, it could be something that is totally against all norms, and you know, and that's personal to you. Nobody has a right to say, well, oh my God, a pecker. Oh my God, it would with Pecker or with like his red. Oh, so cute. Like right in front of my face. So that being said, you know, believe in what you believe and stay firm in what you feel you believe in works for you. But the moment you come across people that will tell you that your beliefs are wrong, or your way of viewing life and practicing your beliefs is wrong, then you know that that person is coming with ulterior motives to disqualify you, to discredit you, to even have some form of control over you. And we're done with that. We're just literally done with that. And that's why I say, out with, ideologies, out with ways of conceiving what is personal power. Like, we're done. We're done with those outdated ways of controlling the minds through faith. Okay, we're done with it. On that note, guys, peace. Have a good day, y'all. Gucci God energy, always.